have no way. I had to get towels out of the bathroom to put stuff on because I didn't bring nothing to elevate anything. I'm so prepared, y'all. I'm so prepared. Anyway, I thought we could just do jewelry and look for the occasion. I got nails.
So how far away from home are you?
We're in a little town called Madison, Georgia. I was just telling him it's full of Victorian homes. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Victorian homes. Entire neighborhoods with very, very, very old houses. So it's just a pretty place. But how far is Madison from us as a crow flies? Because that ain't how we got here. Maybe 100 miles. I mean, we didn't want to go too far in case of an emergency. We got to turn around, you know? So, and we could have gotten here a whole lot faster, but we took back roads and all that jazz.
I'm trying to get on with the other computer.
Okay, that'd be fun. Let's see if you can do it. I have faith in you. I'm gonna put this over here and turn it back toward me, so y'all can just be staring.
I see you.
There. Hey, Willie. See, I like it to be up there, so I don't have to stare at all that extra chin. But I ain't got no way
That
to keep it up here.
that bed looks like you've been in all them rooms robbing people's luggage.
No, just mine. I had a bed full of jewelry because I dumped it out. But you know, if you ain't got it, you can't sell it, right? And tomorrow I will be hitting all the antique stores here. Let me show you what I found today.
But not for your personal collection.
No, for resale. Look at her. I know you like ephemera.
I have her.
You have her?
I have a book with those in them.
That's right, you do. Little girl with the little curl.
I love
Found
those
her.
cards.
I love her. That's the first one I found. I I think she'd make a cute Christmas tree ornament. Put her on my Christmas tree. And look at this one with the old television set.
Oh, that's cute.
And it's dated inside it. It's like 1951. Even before I was born.
It's older than all of us.
Old as dirt. But look at the little TV. I think that's so cute. Stop getting bright. Why does that keep doing that? Anyway, I found those two. And my mug. And I found these two. Yeah. The little cute kitties.
Meow meow.
They're cute.
They are.
They were only $10. And they got their corks and everything.
Put that phone there where I don't feel like I'm looking.
If anybody's interested in these things, I will run them. They're not in the store because I just found them today. So found the little kitties. And starting July, I'm doing Christmas the whole month.
Uh-oh.
Found him today to add to my collection of Christmas. I got to open that closet when I get home. I think he's Joseph. Isn't he Joseph? Joseph, I think. I don't know. But he's cute.
He's cute.
And I found a little angel.
That angel looks scared to death.
She is. She knew she was coming with me, and she's like, "Oh dear Lord, what have I got myself into?" What she said. Anyway, I got nails. Look, and since I'm doing jewelry, I got jewelry on, and I'm selling all of it. So if you see something you like, let me know.
How come you didn't tell us you got a tattoo?
I ain't got no tattoo. Where do you see the tattoo? You see something I don't see?
Right here. I saw it right here.
I don't think so, Willie. I don't think so. I don't love needles that much. You know what I mean?
I don't either.
I mean, it's bad enough to get a shot. I had to have blood work done the other day. I didn't even love that. Anyway, anything exciting with you this week, Willie?
No, just hot.
It's just hot everywhere.
It was actually cooler here than it was on the northeast coast. So I don't know how that happened, but I'll take it.
I don't know. I saw the other day, and I ran it back and looked at it, and it was someplace in North Carolina. They said it was 125 degrees. That doesn't seem right. I feel like that was, yeah. Hey, Grady's here. Hey, Grady. Well, I thought we could look at some jewelry because it's never too soon for Christmas presents. There's a little cameo. All of these are just $8. You just pick the one you want. Some of them are marked. They're mainly costume. Now my daughter is calling him on the phone, so he's going to sit back there and talk on the phone while I do a sale.
That one's a sparkler.
Isn't that pretty? Try to get it where you can see it. She's saying something. I don't know. I think she's saying she bought a new car. Yeah, I can't take it no hotter than it is, Barbara. It's as hot as I care to ever.
They're gone.
And it's
They'll
not
be
even,
back.
I like this one, Dragonfly. It's not even really that hot here yet. It's been in I think it was like 88. He's seriously going to sit back there and have a conversation. Can y'all hear him?
I can.
Willie, you can't hear and you can't see.
I can see now.
Oh, you can see now? Okay.
Yeah, I've got it on the computer.
Okay, good. All right, well, that's pretty. Look at that one. Dragonfly. And yes, I don't know what she is. Where's she?
Where are you at, Barbara? Florida? I'm trying to remember where everybody's at.
It's not like you to forget anything. Ready to pass out. I'm telling you. I said I'm not leaving the house again until September. I left this maybe. And then look at the turtle. That's black onyx.
Our favorite librarian is here.
Nan, sweet Nan. Looking at the map of Georgia, you are a ways from home. I am.
You just better not be opening no doors, Grady Grupo. I saw that.
How's the Christmas cards coming, Nan? She's working on Christmas cards. Oh, and then this was the other one that's here. Look at this one. This is old. And you can see where it's signed. See that piece? There's her name on it. Isn't that pretty? I guess you could wear it either way.
What is it? Is it
wood? I feel like
is
it's
it
wood. I think it's wood.
Oh
Painted
wow,
wood.
that looks old.
I think so. And I don't know where I get things from. I get it and then I can't really remember. And so, like, look at this one. Now I got this one listed separate because it's vintage and it's a mosaic. And look, it's marked Italy on the back.
That one's different.
It's old. Italy.
Usually I see them with a bunch of red in them, and that one's different.
Yeah. Micro mosaic. You can see it when I turn it sideways.
Karen, look at it. It's got little daisies on it.
Little daisies. It's separate. I can run it if you're interested. I really got it. I got excited when I saw Italy on the back. You know how that is. Okay. Well, these right here, I think I've got it as an $8 start.
But that don't include the towel.
No, you can't have my towels. Can't have a shower yet. And we have washcloths. So I'm just going to run it for 30 seconds and you can pick whatever you want. This one's a good one. Thank you for the bids. I appreciate y'all. I love this little guy. I really want to get out when it's cool enough to get out a blue jean jacket and just put all of these brooches on a blue jean jacket. I think it would look so cool. All right, Miss
Barbara.
Which one? The oval floral one, please. This one.
You need to move the turtle a little inward because he's getting cut off.
Misty's not here, but I brought my plastic bag. See? But I'm putting your name in there with it because I don't trust myself. Just going to write Barbara.
He wants to smoke it. We're going to have to pull over the side of the road and then get out and smoke.
Okay, let's put something else in there. Let's put, this one's pretty.
The turtle and the dragonfly are cut off.
Are they? Okay, let's move them closer.
Move them inward a little. There you go.
How about that?
Oh, that's a pretty one. Is that a butterfly? Or a dragonfly?
I think it's more of a dragonfly. Get it close enough so you can see it. It was kind of interesting trying to figure out where to do a cell in here with little jewelry pieces. All right. I love it.
Oh, that's pretty.
This one's really pretty. I don't think it shows up good under those lights, but it really is pretty. All right, I'm going to run it again. Can you see everything now? I think you can. Number 2. And it's running 30 seconds. This black onyx is, I think that's worth a little bit. It's got some weight to it, too. If you're a turtle person, not everybody is.
I like turtles.
I don't know much about them. The niche lady, I know we talked about her before, she rescues turtles. All right, I'm going to move those.
So I don't like them that much. But, yeah. I mean, if there's one in the street, I would try to not hit it.
No, I wouldn't.
Lizards, turtles, and frogs are cute to me.
Yeah. Frogs get in my swimming pool, and then they just make a terrible racket. And it's right outside my bedroom door. Here's an old one. Look at this. This is like needlepoint.
Did you make that?
Of course I did. In the car on the way here. No, I did not. And it can be a pendant or a pin. It's old.
There's Bug.
Yeah, Bug's here. She is a turtle expert. She does love her animals. Oh, there comes the air again. That feels good. This one's got marked something, but I can't read it. Right there. All right, we're going to stick that one in. And that's really neat when you look at it close. I think somebody did that. Some people are just more creative than others.
Nan could do that with paper.
Nan can do anything with paper. Nan's like some kind of paper wizard. She's incredible. In fact, my friend, was at the house for a couple of days that comes and we play games.
Yes.
She was on her way back from New York and came through, and she saw all of my little hanging heartstrings. And she's like, where in the...
Hello, love. Welcome in.
Where in the world did you get those? My friend made those. All right, I'm putting that one up there. And let's see what else we could stick in here. Hey, this one's cute. I don't know how old it is, but look. It's a Hershey Kiss.
Oh.
And its little thing just sticks up like that. So that's cute. I'll let him sit up. It looks like it's kind of dark, but I got to work with what I got, guys. There's just not a whole lot.
You didn't pack your ring light? No, I'm kidding.
That would have been a lovely idea. Yes, this could very well be a Christmas one. And that's like a metal. It's not paper sticking up. Putting the turtle up there.
Right, Bug? She's totally immature.
I had to go and figure out the towels, and Gerald's the one that came up with that. Because I'm like, and then with it just laying here on the table, all you could see was the plugins back there, which is just not a good look.
Tacky.
Tacky, I tell you. It's tacky. All right. So let's see if there's any more of this little. This one's a little amateur. Yeah. Nope. Nope. I don't know. That's just a pretty little pin. And look at this one. This is sweet. It's got a little pearl and a little butterfly, and that's kind of on a little angel. So I mean, it's kind of got you covered. Whatever you like, there it is. All right, and that's the only one pin-wise left. Okay, so let's try this again. This is number 4. Pardon me while I choke on air. Doesn't everybody choke on air? Why not? And it's running like a Christmas roach. It could be. Do you know Christmas is only 6 months away? Did you know?
Yeah.
I get excited about it.
You know, I was figuring it out in my head. Like 1 year ago right now, she was doing her June pop-up.
Yes, and y'all were there. And
No, not in June.
It was in June you were there, the first part of June.
I wasn't there in June. I was in December.
Oh, that's right.
Nikki Moss was.
Yeah. Are you sure you? Oh, that's right. You were there at Christmas, and then I was supposed to be there for the pop-up in June, which didn't happen.
This year.
It didn't happen, but that's okay. Of course,
That's okay because you're going to Germany.
I know. The right things are going. I'm going to be sold everything I've got, and and then it's going to be time for a pop-up, and I'm going to be like, remember when I went to Germany and I sold all my stuff? That's what's going to happen. All right. We're going to do the pins one time, and this time I'm going to let you pick 2. I'll try to get them where you can see what's there. I'm telling you, that turtle is a good one. Just so you know. All right. Now you can't see them.
The embroidered one, and you got to move inwards.
I know. Listen, doing a sale on the road is not quite as easy as you might think. I've seen Follow That Bug do them out of the back of her car.
She's adorable. I don't know
I
how
love
she.
her. Shall we say, on another platform, she does them literally out of the back of her car. She's amazing. And this time it's pick 2, so sit on it if you
She's
want.
also, I don't know how much, probably a good 15 years behind me, if not more.
Oh, she's very young. Very young. I bet she's not even out of her 20s.
Yeah.
I gotta cramp my leg. I gotta stand up. I've been riding in a car all day. And Barbara. This time you get to pick 2. What you want? I could count them and they give you a number. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I don't know that helped you at all. Probably confused you more than any. Trying to make it not be blurry. 1 and
2.
Oh, right. This one, I love this one. You could put a scarf through that. That would be so pretty. Alright, I'm gonna put them in the bag with the other ones. These is gonna be easy. Barb's buying everything. Gonna make shipping easy. Alright, anybody interested in any more of these? I will do the pack 2.
She said, "Don't say that too loud."
Don't say that too loud.
She might have an eavesdropper.
Like.
Probably a husband.
Oh, I see. She didn't buy anything. That Barb, you can't get her to spend money no matter what you say. She won't do it. Is that better, Barb? I'm more worried about it might be Misty Pate, and she'll be like, "Why are you selling things so cheap?"
That's right, thrifting with ADHD. Karen told me that because there's so many Karens in the community that her husband will hear someone say, "Karen, you won," and he'll be like, "What'd you buy?" And she's like, "It wasn't me."
I'm not the only Karen. Oh, look at
Miriam.
there, Miriam Cipriano. See, that's the closest. That's the closest I can get to speaking Italian. Miriam
Antique Agenda.
Cipriano.
She is like the most fabulous ever.
She is. Okay, this is number 6. I gotta find the number 6 bag. See this
Miriam.
there's Antique Agenda. See, these bags make more sense with Misty P because she sells so much more.
Be right back.
He gone. What 2 things would you like? Dragonfly and flower pen. This one. And is this the one? Because that one kind of looks like a dragonfly too. Yes. And what did you say? Dragonfly and flower pen. So this flower, I guess the others aren't technically flowers, are they? Yes. All right. Put that over there for you. And Heather's here. Grady's here. Look at everybody here. We have 20 people. Wait till Willy comes back. I gotta tell him. This is the teeniest little pen. Look at that. Isn't that sweet though? It's just cute. Alright, let's stick some more stuff up here. This one is a pendant. Put it on a chain, but it's really pretty. Got that turquoise in it. And then this is like that too. It's a pendant. It's really pretty. The back's almost as pretty as the front. But those 2. And this one has its chain.
I had to put my Antique Agenda pen on.
Oh, of course you did. And did you see there are 20 people in here, Willy?
Woohoo!
Did you see? And you know, I told you last week when I get finished, I go to my email account and I'll have a message from Vamp, and it tells me how many views we had and how much we sold, and it said 58 views, and that was right after the sale. Now I don't think we had no 58 people in there, but that's what it said. You look very regal with your pen on, Willy.
I know, but my fingers are too big to close it.
Well, I put these nails on and I can't do anything.
So we'll just have to pretend it's closed.
Alright, I stuck these 2 pendants in. And I stuck the cross in. This is beautiful. And this has a nice long chain on it. So we'll just stay with the pick 2 because that seems to be doing well. And pick 2, 30 seconds. He doesn't he, Heather? That's a funny sentence to try to read. He does, doesn't he?
Don't do a doo-doo.
Oh, don't do a doo-doo. No, never do a doo-doo. Thank you,
Mary,
Miriam Cipriano, my friend. It's the only Italian word I can say, Willie. Cipriano. Makes me feel so good, like I can talk and everything. You weren't in there the other day when Misty just went live and was just talking, and she said, "You want the cross and the turtle, girl." That was a good one. She said that she asked people what they liked about Vamp, and one of the things that was said at least once was that they love to come to the Emmalene and Willy sale on Friday night.
I paid them to say that, whoever it
Well, I don't
was.
care if you pay to find some more, pay them too, because it made me feel good.
What are chimes?
All right, we're gonna leave those there because they may as well. I had a ring in my hand. What did I do with it? This is pretty. I'm gonna put some rings in here. We're about out of. It looks black in regular light, but if you get it under that, it looks green. And I got fat fingers, and it fits my finger, so it's probably about a 9. Here, put that in, and I'm pulling this one off my hand. This one's pretty, and this is probably a 10. Because, like I said, I got fat fingers, and it fits me. All right, so we're gonna run it again. Pick 2. I was trying to think what all I saw today that I wanted to tell you about. Oh, I did film. Finally, I did
You
some
haven't put out a
filming.
film in a while.
I know it. Man, I'm the worst. I know. Germany, did you hear? Yay. Yeah. I told Misty, and I was kind of halfway kidding when I said it, that I thought I would do a marathon sale just because of Germany and just see how long I could stay on live talking and selling things. What do you think? Do you think I'll die?
You got this.
How long you think I could talk without just,
Let's ask Gerald.
Gerald, if I
I
did
bet
a marathon sale and just to see how long I could stay on to sell things for Germany, how long do you think I could stay on? We could even do a raffle and see, people could guess how long I keep going.
I have no doubt that you can keep up with Misty P.
2 hours? He said I'd be good for about 2 hours. Well, that's not much. We do at least an hour and a half every Friday night.
Kimber girl, Lucky Chase Noel, welcome in.
I put a pair of vintage earrings in here too. I want to start wearing earrings again. I used to do all the things. I don't do all the things anymore. Dusty Moose says 4 hours. I think I could do 4 hours.
She can go till she's got a tinkle.
Well, I could even take a tinkle break because Adam's bathroom is right outside my. I could, pause for the cause. Hey, Kimber. I talked about you in my video I was doing today because I was looking for old photos for you. And I'm like, I got to find old photos with animals in them. And it's running.
I was working, so I couldn't watch it, but I saw the K&M popped on, and I was very tickled because I've often wondered what happened to her.
K&M. Oh, let me tell you one you don't. You hadn't seen Pack Rat Queen back. Her first date went real well. Remember, she was going out with the guy. It was an old high school boyfriend, and their first out for coffee date. She wrote me lasted 5 hours. 5 hour first date over coffee. I'd say it went well, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Yes, I'm looking for you more, Kimber. I will be looking again tomorrow. And I think I just saw.
Acknowledge your baby girl.
I was trying to see her. I thought I just saw her pop in. Hello, baby girl. I'm out here in the wilderness running jewelry. I had some pretty earrings. I usually give them to her because she loves to wear earrings. And I love this ring. It looks so pretty with my crazy nails.
Your
All right,
nails are like a China pattern.
aren't they? Aren't they weird? They're glued on. They're pressed on because you know me, ain't no nails ain't gonna last long. No. Oh, who had? I thought you said I had a 5 hour first date. I'm like, not this last century or two. This one I think it's a 10 because I have fat fingers and it's a little loose on me. We were talking about Felicia that lives here. She lives near here. I should call her up. Pack Rat Queen. She's a retired professor from the University of Georgia. And she had a date with, they were just for coffee. I'm going to look at these earrings. These are very 1970s clip-ons. So I could wear those. I'm gonna put them in there too. Go dogs. Yes, ma'am. Go dogs. All right, I'm just run again. You get to pick two. You pick two for that. Yeah, that's what we were talking about. So we may have lost her for a while. She said they just had a lovely first date. And
They did till all that 5 hours of coffee kicked in.
well, I didn't ask too many questions. I didn't want to be, but I'm just saying. She came back and did a sale during bye Felicia. That's funny. She did come back and do a sale during the birthday thing, but then she got asked out on a date by an old high school boyfriend. And she wrote me and said that it went really well and that they just had such a good time. And Lucky Chase Noel, let me write your name. What two things would you like? Said he apologized. I'm just telling all of her dirt, but she didn't tell me not to tell it. She said he apologized for maybe something that he felt like he had offended her by, as if she would remember it. It's been years later, but anyway, he apologized for whatever it was, and so and she said he was actually still very good looking. So, as she said, bye Felicia. Ring and blue stone in the back. Okay. This ring or this one? Okay.
I think it's the blue one.
Okay. The blue ring and the blue stone in the back. This one?
I think it's probably the pendant that looks like lapis.
This one.
Oh, I guess she wants the peacock.
Okay. Back to that. This one. Say yes again.
The peacock, yes.
Okay, I got him.
Oh, no peacock.
No peacock. Oh, I'm so confused. Do you mean no? You want the peacock?
No, it's funny. Don't be apologizing.
Wait, I'm confused. No, you want the peacock. Or you don't want the peacock. The one in the front. What? This one. Yes. We don't want no daggone peacock. I want no peacock. Okay, now. We still got this pretty little one. It kind of looks like you can't type fast. It's not you, honey. Trust me. It's an ongoing situation. All right, I'm putting the little earrings right there, and this damn it, Janet. peacock. I'll put him somewhere. Just stick him up there. All right, let me stick some more stuff in here. This ring is here. Like I said, this one's pretty done. This one is smaller. This one's more like a 9, I think. That's a pretty ring too. And those little earrings. And look at these. These are so vintage. Look at them. Is it a butterfly? I think they're butterflies. What do you think, Willie?
Or bees.
Or bee. Ladybug. It could be a ladybug. I thought these were so cute. They just look like 1950s. So I'll stick them in there. We still got the Candy Kiss and those little earrings and that teeny weeny one. We're fixing to switch to bracelets. All right. And pick 2. And it's running. I started to wear these, but I was going to have to go change my shirt. Because you know I have to coordinate.
I wear red every Friday.
Yeah? Why? Why do you wear red on
It
Friday?
has something to do with the military. It's something that they did years ago.
Okay. Yeah, seems like they have something like that here.
Something
Also,
about you wear red.
On your micro. I will run the micro next.
Wear red on Fridays till everyone's home or something to that effect.
Okay. Well, that's. I feel like I remember that. My brother always wore purple. On a certain day, he would wear purple because that was his daughter's favorite color. And after she passed, she died from the flu. The year before the pandemic, from just the regular old flu. Perfectly healthy girl. Anyway, sad stories. The green earrings and the dragonfly. So, and I love these. These are so 1960s with a mini skirt and white go-go boots.
Nikki Moss, I want pictures.
That's what you need. You need them white go-go boots, Nikki. All right, now what number was that? I actually have numbers on them. I'm so impressed with me.
Nikki Moss, break out them go-go boots.
I want to see it. Listen, I can remember wearing the mini skirt with the go-go boots and the maxi coat. Remember maxi coats? And the skirt was super short and the maxi coat was super long. And walking down the street to my friend's house to show her what I got for Christmas. Must have looked like a hooker, but we didn't think so back then. Anyway, all right, somebody wanted to see the micro mosaic. And honestly, this is beautiful, and I wish I could tell you what size it is, but that would require somebody that like brought a ruler, which of course I didn't. But look at the back where it says Italy. Fit right there.
Don't stab yourself.
Not this time. I love it. I'm gonna put it right there. I wore that in the 90s. It's my grandmother's. Yeah, I listen. I love my mini skirts. Back in the day, that they said if you got it, flaunt it. Well, I thought I had it. So I sure was flaunting it. And we are running this. That is pretty, and I did look it up online, and that is a very good price, Nikki.
That's pretty.
You know. Nikki knows all things. We're going to have to plan a meetup.
Catholics don't wear red or the Catholic girls don't wear red on Fridays. I wonder why.
Can they wear red at all?
I don't know.
Thank you, Nikki. Put that in your bag. Over here. Maybe we can do some bracelets. Do y'all like bracelets? Because, see, I'll wear a bracelet before I'll wear anything else. I'll put that earring up there. And listen to this. My Chloe, my granddaughter that just graduated high school, She performed at open mic night last night at the local coffee house in town. And we're all like, what?
You knew her when?
I never knew she sang, period. She just, like the other day on TikTok, shared playing the guitar. There's Kylie. It's Chloe. You spelled her name wrong. See,
Then
you did
autocorrected
it again.
again.
That's the first time she ever sang live in front of anybody. And yes, and it was so good. She looked so much like me when I was a teenager. It just gave me all the feels. It's so sweet.
Emmalene takes all the credit, don't
I
she?
do. I really do. Because life is short. So now we got two that sing. We need to get them singing together. That's what we need. All right, I'm going to put some bracelets up there. And then we'll leave some of that there too. I love this one. Look at this.
Well, who's the second singer? JoJo?
JoJo's the dog. Callie, the 20-year-old, 21-year-old. She tried out for The Voice, and yeah,
That's not the vegan, is it?
No, that's Maggie. We're gonna have
Maggie.
to.
I know. I'm gonna have to make a
You need to
chart.
get a paper and pencil, and let's just write it down.
I know Olivia went to Ohio.
Olivia went to Ohio. She's the youngest and the tallest. Maggie is the vegan and the artist.
And she's the middle girl.
And now the other two are singers. All right, I'm putting some bracelets in. These two.
All four are not Evangelos, are they?
No, three are
Okay,
Evangelos.
3 are. That's right.
And Callie is Clark. Callie Clark. This is a pretty bracelet. I'll be kind of sad to see that one leave. I like that one. And I like this one. This one looks very 1960s. All right. We're going to do it again. All right. I'm going back to some of these numbers we didn't. Oh, I still got numbers I didn't use. But you know what I did? I got the bigger numbers, but I don't have the bags. So we're just not worried about the bags. Just put your name. All right. It's
Don't
running.
look, Misty.
Pick 2. That's a steal of a deal. If I do say so myself. I love these. That's sweet. Are we tired of jewelry? Because I don't know what we're going to do. I'm going to have to sell y'all my t-shirts or something because, I ain't got as much to pull from. All right, let's put some more things up here. Let's take some of these pins down. Can nobody? Look at that.
Don't tear it up.
Look what done happened. That's what happens when you use a towel for your stand. Listen, you just have to do what you have to do, You take this show on the road. I do love those earrings. All right, I'm gonna move that peacock because he's been there. He's been there a long time now. Where did that other earring go?
It wasn't GM, was it?
They thought my husband had a stroke. Oh no. Absolutely, Dusty. I am so sorry. I'm telling you, you just never know. Orange and black sales. I'm telling you, you just have to be happy, Just enjoy your days. Go to Germany when you can, because you never know what's going to happen.
Or Bedford.
Or Bedford. Go to Bedford. Well, my goal is to break my new caregiver in really, really well, because he's got to be, ready for anything by the time Germany rolls around.
You've been twice, Lisa.
Well, listen, she has to go again because you weren't in the sale the other day, and Misty gave her a McDonald's burglar thing.
I watched the replay. I like the dress.
Of course you did. she gave it to Lisa and told Lisa that she was going to send it to her for free, but she just had to promise to come back out to Bedford. So see, now she got to go.
She's got to go.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine Lisa probably would prefer to go this time of year versus when we were all there.
Well, Misty talked about doing a little meetup if she was feeling well enough, but dadgum, the way she's going, I'm putting earrings up here. Look at these. Aren't those sweet? These are
Do,
old.
do they know if it's glioblastoma yet?
I'm so sorry to hear that. But that's, that's my fear, really, is that at some point, me or Gerald one are going to be sick, and then we're not going to be able to do stuff. And I just, it's just now.
He is a brownie scout, Lisa. He looks darn good.
I was a brownie and a Girl Scout. Were you in the Boy Scouts, Willie?
Heck no. I didn't want to go outside if I could get out of it. I've never been camping.
Oh, we didn't go camping. We sold cookies. I used to be the champion at the cookie selling. Nurse survivor. So many people. I have my brother. I told y'all he had esophageal cancer. He is still in Emory Hospital. He was in ICU for over 3 weeks, and he was in a regular room, and now he's in a rehab. And listen, he's still alive, and that in itself is just incredible. The
That's the
surgery.
last person of your immediate family, isn't it?
He's my last sibling. And yeah, I mean, if he survives, they said they got all the cancer. Now he just needs to survive the surgery. They took out most of his esophagus, part of his liver, part of his stomach, and then put him back together with what was left. Yes, look at Nan. See, look at that. We have 24 people in here. Woohoo! That makes me so happy.
Ronnie D, what kind of do you work in, like the hospital, or are you like a oncology nurse? Or I know he's a nurse. I had a name tag. It just didn't have a name on it. Plus, y'all are too shy. Y'all don't network.
All right, I'm putting in a giveaway because we got 24 people in here. Okay. So.
Oh, in June.
All right, let me go back and see what everybody's saying because I don't want to miss nothing.
Because I went up to people in December and they weren't who I thought they were. I'm like, are you?
Last
No.
transplants. Ronnie D says transplant. Yes, hospital, thoracic surgery floor. I worked for surgeons, Ronnie D. That's what I did. The last part. All right. I'm just going to put this other stuff in here because we're going to do a giveaway. And if you
You're
win.
retired? I didn't know you were retired. I thought you were still going.
55.
45.
She says 55. Emmalene, have you been anywhere? No, Grady. I've wanted to go to Europe my whole life, and that's a very long time because I'm very, very old. And I just, I feel like if I don't do it now, I'm never going to do it. Something just tells me it's now or never. So it's going to be now. I don't know how I'm going to make it work. I just know I am. All right, I'm going to start the giveaway, and we can keep talking and get in on the giveaway because you can pick out whatever you want. And it's running. And listen, I know everybody don't love earrings, so we'll put some of the pins back in. And a little butterfly. My sister-in-law would love that. She loves the butterfly. She's the one that
And
came to the house
angels.
and filled up her a box for her birthday.
Are you going to do a mystery box for your sister-in-law for her birthday?
She did it for herself.
Oh,
She came to
wow.
see me, and I had
Oh, that's
gone to
right.
check on something. When I come in, she was back in my store, and she had all this stuff in her hand, and she said, "What will you charge me for this?" And I said, "Well, I can't charge you because I can't." And she's like, "Good." I said, "Well, we'll just call it your birthday present." I want to know it's going to happen, Barbara. I'm just, like I said, I wake up in the middle of the night and just think, how in the world are you going to do this? But if I can get to the point where Adam is happy with Daniel being with him, and surely to God, I mean, if just me can handle it most of the time, then everybody else can handle it for that.
And he seems like he's very kind. He's
He
not
is,
ugly.
absolutely. No, he's very sweet. And he's fine unless he decides, to go to Jesus, which he tries to do about every few months or so, like the last time. I mean, we thought the last time was going to be the last time. I mean, and I mean, a respirator, all the things. And then, nope, he woke up and said, literally, is what he said, your boy is back. So, yep, he is.
Who's
And the
going to win?
winner is
Oh, look at that.
Nan. Yay, Nan, what you want? Let's see, what would
I
Nan?
wonder that too. Antique Agenda. I've often wondered because these nurses, because I know a lot of nurses, and I always wonder if they in there going, that asshole.
Some people just really, really, really want to live. They really, really, really want to live. First piece of jewelry.
Yeah, I got it right here.
Aw, that's your first piece of jewelry? I doubt. I remember my mom got me a ring. I'm sure she used to buy me Avon, but she got me a ring like from a jewelry store when I was like 13.
Do you still have it?
Probably, because you know how I went through the jewelry box to try to find the class ring to give my granddaughter,
That's
and I
right.
had several class rings. We had to figure out who belonged to who, and why did I have all of them? And they were all from like the 40s. All right. The next yards, tents, they cuss and swear, throw things. Yeah.
Did you ever have an ugly doctor, Emmalene?
No, not really. Not that I worked. Well, you'd have to kind of define ugly.
She's
I used
being
to work.
diplomatic.
Yeah, I used to work with one that would get mad at the patient and would yell at the patient, which I always thought, "Dang girl."
I bet Nikki Moss handled herself quite well.
My doctors are always, especially the surgeons we worked with, they were just super sweet and kind and class rings. I only use jewelry for my heartstrings. Well, then let's figure out what you can use on your heartstrings. What would work? What could you use on your heartstrings? Let's
I
see.
have no doubt, Nikki. No doubt at all.
No, and it's like I would tell the patients, because we had the same people back all the time, because it was dialysis floor where you get them straight and they go out and do crack, and the next thing you know they're right back. And we had one that just, I mean, he especially the young nurses, whew, he would just cuss them and they cried all, and I never had him but one time. And I walked in the room and I was ready for him, and he first thing he said, he called me a white bitch, and
He
he
did
said,
what?
he called me a white bitch. He was a black guy. And he said, when are you going to bring me my medicine? I said, well, let me explain it to you. My paycheck is the same whether I come back in this room and bring you your
Was that a
medicine.
patient?
Yeah. Yeah, I was a patient. And he was nice to me after that. Something
Well,
with a teeny hole, something broken.
good
Uh-huh.
night.
I know.
I sure wouldn't want to piss off my care team if I was in the
You know, why
hospital.
would you do that? I've got needles. Yeah. We might decide you need an enema.
Catheter.
Broken piece. Hey, how about I send you?
Where's that Foley?
You look like you need a catheter. All right, I'm gonna send you these,
Ooh, that's
and
pretty.
because it's got little beads on them, and you can just take them off.
Bye,
And
Karen.
I think you can do it with this one too. So I'm just gonna send you both of those.
Right, Ronnie? That's crazy.
Yeah, you don't piss off the people with the. Well, and I mean that was his thing. He wanted his payments, and when I told him, I said, I don't have to come back in here this whole shift, and I got 12 hours to go. I can hold out longer than you can.
That's right.
He was always nice after that. People like that though, they got problems.
They're just testing.
Yeah.
Usually, when people like that, when one person stands up to them, it's a whole different ballgame.
Yeah. It was a power trip. He was just playing. Ooh, my hero doggy. Hey, I found
That's my
something else.
niece's dog that I just am over already.
Why do you have your niece's dog?
She came down to visit.
Oh, well, that's good, I guess.
Well, Dusty Moose, I know you can handle yourself too.
Yeah, they.
Come in. You can come in.
And I worked a lot of, midnights. 7 in the morning, and that's when the demons want to come out. I'm gonna stick the turtle bracelet in there. I'm gonna put this one back in there. And how are we doing? Look at there. So, all right. I feel like we're not really jamming on the earrings. So I'm gonna move the earrings and make more room. But
I'm
if
gonna
you
go
want,
refill. I'll be right back.
okay, you
Don't
be
you go
back.
nowhere. Don't
Okay.
go to another
Nobody go
Thrifter event.
nowhere. Willie will be back. There's 19. If they go nowhere, we'll know
Well, I'm worried about you going to another Hampton Inn.
it. Nope. I paid this one all my money. Can't go nowhere else. All right, put you up there. Just getting that out of the way. I love this little turtle necklace. Isn't that cute? All right, I'm sticking that there. I'm gonna put some bracelets up there. All right. This one's very 1960s. Isn't that cool? I do love a good bracelet, and I like this one too. That's a good bracelet. And let's move that peacock. This one's neat. Look at this. And this is pretty big. It fits on my hand. I could get it over my wrist. So, my hand looks old. All right. Let's get those bracelets in there. See if there's any more I put up there. Oh, this one's cool. Look at this bright orange. That's neat. All right. I'll put some bracelets in while we're waiting on Willie. Why does that air keep going off? Because it feels good when it's on and then it goes on. Oh, I know. We need to push that thing up. Hey, this one's pretty. Look at this one. I like that one too. All right. So we're going to do all of that and pick two. Now I got to find my stuff. Let's get out of there. Get back to the options. And all right. You gotta go, Ronnie D. We'll have a great weekend. And y'all be on the lookout because I actually did some filming today. I'm actually gonna have a new video up. I think I'm gonna start paying my granddaughter to do my editing because life is short. And I need some assistance.
Bye, Ronna D. Stay
Have
out
a
of
good
trouble.
weekend. Yep, stay out of trouble. Stay safe. Nigmas. Pick two. I love bracelets. I have white milk glass vases, the white and the black. These two. On my dresser, and I hang all my bracelets over them, which is kind of a fun way to do it.
You should see what Nikki Moss does with her jewelry. She
What?
does exactly what you're saying, but she's got like a huge curio cabinet of it, and it's all
Oh,
glass and jewelry. And
it's
I'm not a glass lover, but it really does look pretty with the stones.
my cabinet is full of milk glass. Here's a bangle. Who's that make you think of?
Follow that
Follow
bug.
the bug. Her and her bangles. She got some bangles. Here's a pretty one. Look at this one. I took these off of my dresser, and honestly, you can't tell I took anything away. But see, I got this trip I want to do. I gotta make some money. So the black is pretty. It is pretty, and it's prettier in person than on this. I'm in a hotel under a little, crazy light. Pick two, guys. I love this one.
Emmalene's giving it away.
I am. I really am. But I got to go to Germany. That's my drinking game. Every time I say Germany, y'all take a sip.
I did. Say it
Say
again.
Germany. Mm. All right. I'm starting to think y'all don't love bracelets, which is going to lead us to trouble because,
Bye, damn it, Janet.
damn it, Janet is leaving. Oh,
Stay
Janet is
cool up
working.
there.
Thank you for coming in. Thank you all for coming in and hanging out. I'm going to run this one more time.
Damn it,
It's
Janet's awesome.
I love our vamp people so much. And I look forward to our Friday nights. I couldn't go out of town and not do Friday nights. I'll put that one back in there. All right, all right, all right.
For real, Nikki, that is quite the display. I mean, I've looked at those pictures so many times, and I'm like, that is so pretty. The glass mixed with the stones.
I need to try doing that. Right, I tried to downsize and just have milk glass in that one cabinet, just to kind of that was my effort at minimalism. I can't even say that word with a straight face. All
Well,
right,
I ain't saying a word.
I'm turning this sucker around. All right, I'm just. Yeah, did you get your package that we mailed you? Yes,
Me?
yes, yes.
Not yet.
You should. It was shit. I do have this necklace, which is really pretty.
That's Cleopatra.
Yeah, that's a
That
good.
might have belonged to Liz Taylor.
It could have, but let's just say it did. Cleopatra handed it down to Elizabeth Taylor, and that means Richard Burton probably breathed on this. Now it's worth more. So I'm gonna run this real quick. I'm gonna run it for $8. If you're interested, it's a pretty piece. And this would be, where this would look really pretty? In Germany.
But you
With
got
all
to
that.
leave your neck empty so you can buy new
No, you
stuff.
can't have your neck empty because it's going to be freezing. But I tried on all my fur hats for Misty, and I'm like, why do I have so many fur hats? But I do.
Well,
I'm so excited. And no, I've never been
thankfully, your granddaughter has urged you to get faux fur.
to get with it.
Faux fur.
Faux fur. Oh, absolutely. Who could afford real stuff? No, oh no. Lord Jesus, if I were to show up with, those stoles that had the fox and he was biting his
And the
tail?
head on it still.
Oh no. Oh no. I did that. Mm-mm. No, and I have a feeling she's going to be a famous artist, so I'm really going to need her to like me. Just saying.
What are her feelings on leather?
Oh, same thing. It can be faux leather, but it can't. Listen, you can't kill a fly. She was at our house, and Gerald had to try to catch the fly to let it out. And I'm like, listen, you don't understand. That fly had a death wish because he came in my house. And if he'd have talked to the neighbors outside, they would have told him, don't go in there because she will kill you. So, just, that's what happened. Okay. Well, that was fun.
It was.
We had 18, 19, 20 people in here all night. Yay!
And no perverts.
No perverts. And don't you think it's strange that when I turn mine on to, I don't know, I guess I'm just pervert, I don't know.
She attracts them because I enjoy watching Karen zap them.
I wouldn't mind, well, I only zapped that one. It was on Whatnot though. I was doing a Power Rangers sale with Adam, and he just got ugly. He got hateful, and I'm like, oh no,
Not here.
no,
Well, on YouTube, on Misty's show, you zap the wrong people.
Why I don't zap because I don't know what I'm doing.
You're like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit that.
I didn't mean to kick you out. I meant to. Yeah, it's not. Old people in technology.
I'm sure that whoever you did, it seems like it was Cheryl Mason, maybe. I'm sure that they saw the humor in it.
I hope so. I hope they said that poor old lady. She just kicked me out. It wasn't even my sale to be kicking anybody out of. I didn't show that one. Look at that one. Isn't that pretty?
Ooh, blue.
That would be pretty in Germany too. Just saying, it would. Well, guys, this has been fun. You know what I'm going to do when I go to Germany? I'm going to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning so we can do our sale from Germany. Hear this, girl? We're going to have to go live from Germany, and I think I figured out it would be like 2 a.m. for me if it's 7 a.m. here. Are you going to Germany? Never heard that. You haven't heard? When
Here's
you
those
got
books.
Oh, I do remember when you got that, but I did not remember that's what it was.
I love
Listen,
these.
I'm telling you, that lady had more of these, and she was selling them for $12 a piece. So you need to look at that book and think how much money you can make, and you too could go to Germany.
Well, I like them though.
Well, I like them too, but I want to go to Germany.
I like it all.
I want you to go to Germany too.
Well,
Don't y'all think that'd be fun? Don't y'all think it'd be fun if Willie went to Germany too?
I can't go anywhere without Dusty Moose because
Well, Dusty Moose said she couldn't go because she'd have enough leave. Why can't you go without Dusty Moose?
she's my compass.
We can get you a compass. You can go with me and Misty. We'll keep you straight. Ish. Can you imagine me, you, and Misty loose in Germany?
Kim, when are you going to Germany?
Kim wants to go back to Ohio. That would shock the world. Yeah, I don't want to get thrown into a German prison because I don't even know how to say cigarettes in German.
You know how to say heifer.
I know how to say heifer in German, and that ain't going to help me one bit in prison. That would not be the sweet talk I need. So, yeah, I'm trying not to get in trouble. You're heading to Kentucky in the morning for your sister. I met your sister, and your sister who was with you in Ohio. And you know, Misty and Michael are going to change the time of their sales. They're going to start being at night. I think.
On the video that she put up, I saw Kim and her sister sitting. But my impression is that the sister is significantly shorter than Kim. Is that accurate?
I don't think so. Oh, she broke her. Well, she's shorter now. Maybe she broke her femur. I remember you saying that she had to have a rod put in. Lord bless her.
Because I know that Kim's a taller lady.
They were. I seemed. I felt like they were about the same size.
But they had the same face, is my point. They really did. It's like, oh, you could tell they're sisters without even knowing it.
Same face.
They did.
Okay, Willie. Okay. You're
On
fine.
that video, Kim and her, go back and watch it. Kim and her sister have the same face.
I'm gonna have to go back and look. And I was there, but I did not take them as having the same face.
Well, you can tell they're sisters.
Well, yeah. If you saw me with any of my siblings, you'd think I was adopted. I always did.
Emmalene was the postman's daughter.
I kept, I don't know where I came from, but I have nothing in common with any of these people. But then my brother's daughter, she showed up and she acts more like me than any kid I got. So, and if the Evangelo lady is still on here, she'll tell you it's true. This one's pretty. I like this one. I had to put these back on my dresser. That one's pretty. All right, Mr. Willie. I guess we'll call it a night.
All right.
It's 8:18.
7:18.
7:18. It's
For
8
me.
here.
It's 6:18 for Antique
I
Agenda.
am him. We have a caregiver at the house, and we got away. I got the whole weekend, and so we're about 100 miles from home at a Hampton Inn, and we're going to be antiquing all day tomorrow because there's a bunch of really good places around here, and I found some really good stuff here. So, and I'm filming. So I'm going to get a video back up. I got to get moving on my channel.
Bye, Antique Agenda. Bye, Trucker Tammy.
Thank you. Oh, Trucker Tammy, you just got in. I didn't see you. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me and Willie. We love you guys so much.
Absolutely.
Lisa, I love you. Lisa, I know we talked about you coming in July, and Adam is having surgery again July 21st. So, just so you know, I've been meaning to send you a text, and I just thought of it, so I thought I'd just tell you. But anyway, we'll figure it out. If not now, eventually. But all right, Mr. Willie, I love you so much.
I love you.
Thank you for hanging out with
and our entourage.
our group. I love our group. All right, guys, have a great weekend, and I will see you next Friday back at the house.
She'll be at home, though.
I'll be at home.
So JoJo will be there.
Yeah, and she'll be happy about that.
Bye, Barbara.
Have a great rest of your weekend, and that'll be the 4th of July weekend, too. So
I don't mess with holidays. As long as they're...
either, but
I just like to have them days off with pay. That's all I care about.
well, it'll be July, so it's Christmas. I'm going to open the Christmas closet, and we're going to start selling Christmas.
Don't make me log off and have to buy.
You're going to have to, because I'm going to make it where you can't stand it. I got to go to Germany, so Christmas got to go. I ain't going to have time in December. All right, guys.
Is this the adult audience? Because I'm going to say, I bought a shit ton of your Christmas last year.
No, you did. I got some more. I got some more to go with it. All right, guys.
All right. Good night, everybody.
See you next week. Bye, Willie.
Ooh, Kim's coming back to Vamp.
Live on July 19th, a Christmas sale. Yay, Kim. I'm so glad. All right, guys. See you next week.